Like this?
Start?
Okay. Yep. Okay, so we got a nice, awesome smile review we're going to go do. We started this surgery yesterday, and this patient's coming all the way from Maine, other part of the world, it feels like. Funny thing is, I'm actually got family from Maine, so these people have family today. And Elizabeth is a sweetheart, and I'm excited for you to meet her. We're going live on YouTube here. We got Facebook and Instagram over here, so I'm going both ways here. Why don't you guys get kind of closer together so I'm not like splitting myself up here. Okay, so flipping cases where she came in today, and I just want to give you guys a little bit of a preview of what we're going to see. She's going to come in, and this is a retracted view to kind of see her teeth. A lot of them broken down. But look at the really gummy smile. And then, in a minute, she's going to go ahead and show us the bottom. Okay. So we went to work yesterday and ended up putting in 6 implants on the top, 1 on the bottom, and a pretty life-changing day for her. She came back today, talked to her just this morning, and she was a 1 out of 10 for our plan. We'll see if that's still the case. We put in her new teeth, which you saw. She has not seen them yet, and we're going to go show her her teeth for the first time. So, Felipe, go ahead and grab the husband, and we'll have the husband come in here in a second, and then we're going to go through our smile review. So, one thing that made this case unique is she does have a really high gummy smile, and so we had to basically deal with that. Hey, there he is. Got a special seat for you here. Man. And we'll grab Elizabeth. Yep, you can sit right here. And if you'll grab her, we'll make it so you don't feel so awkward. You gotta have your co-partner here, right? So, coming all the way from Maine.
Yep. Long way.
It's a long ways away. So, really grateful that you guys put your trust in us, and I'm really excited to be able to show you your new smile. So,
Sorry to see it.
you're just grabbing her, got the whole mirror here in the back, and so it's really awesome. But how'd you do last night? I heard that she could sleep a lot.
She did good. I was nervous leaving here how she was, and it turned out good.
You could get your mask off, please. Oh, there she is, celebrity. Come on in. I'm going to actually let you take this seat right here and go put yourself up. I want you close to the mirror so you can see it. Okay. So,
That's not done.
that's not done yet. That's like your final one.
Okay.
Okay. So, I always ask this question. You know the question. Scale of 1 to 10. Where are you at as far as pain?
0 to 1, maybe?
0 to 1. Pretty impressive, right?
Yeah.
That's amazing.
4 hours, all that work. This is what it looked like surgically.
Okay.
Put 6 implants at the top, 4 on the bottom. And it was perfect before I just touched it. We usually plan just 4, but we put a couple extras in there. Talked to him about it yesterday. Felt like with you being so far away and potentially clenching or grinding your teeth and all the way in Maine, we put a couple extra implants in. So,
Okay.
all right. So now we're going to show your husband your new teeth the first time. And so I'll let you take your mask off and show him. I'll shut everybody else.
Wow. Very nice.
Yeah.
Okay, you ready for him?
Yeah.
All right, so this is where we started here. Okay. And show your smile for a second. You're nervous, aren't you? You positive?
Yeah.
Here we go.
Wow. Oh my God. I didn't think it was possible. I can look at people every day and not feel embarrassed by my teeth.
Was that worth it coming out?
Yeah.
Thank you.
You still love me.
I think he still loves you.
Oh my goodness. this. Thank you so much.
You're so welcome.
I can't thank you enough.
What is it in your new smile that you like better than your old? Can't say everything, that doesn't work.
The color of my
color.
teeth. I've never had such,
What do you notice? What's the biggest things you notice? I'm just curious.
how straight they are,
Yeah.
how perfectly measured and aligned they are. I mean, of course, I'm getting used to them, but they're perfect. They are. I mean, they're absolutely perfect.
We had that conversation, and I promised you that I'd give you your dream teeth. And sometimes, like in temporaries, I don't know if I'm gonna knock it out of the park. Like sometimes it's like I think I know what she wants, and then I take everything, and my team works together, work with my lab, work with my designer, and then we design something. And I loved it from the beginning. Now it's cool that you got 4 months to try it out, and if we go back and want to tweak anything, we can. What else do you notice about your chin? Notice the difference in the chin a little bit?
Yeah.
That's what we're doing.
My face isn't so square.
Yeah.
I hated how square my face was. My jaw, it was, I don't know, it was like that. But now it's nice and oval.
Yes. And when all that inflammation goes down, you're gonna be like, wow, doc makes me look thinner than
Yeah.
ever, and
I can already tell the difference.
that's right. Well,
Wow. I can't thank you all enough for everything. All of you. Everybody in this room. You especially. For all my weird requests that I have because of my mouth.
Those are your gums above it? No.
so if you look on that picture over there, that's a 3D image of your face after, and compared, we had the before up also, but the chin is longer. And that's one thing I really like. Again, once the inflammation goes down, I think it's going to give you a more youthful look. I dropped the edge of your front teeth down just a couple millimeters, but most of it was in lowering your lower chin.
Yeah.
And it's gonna. I think that you're going to feel really good because I actually think that's where you probably were initially over the years as you lost teeth. They kind of collapsed on each other. And so I think you're going to be like, wow, I feel like I'm 18 again. And she's going to act like she's 18. That's good for you. Careful, no, it's going to get me in trouble. But no, I'm really grateful you guys came all the way from Maine to do this with us. And do you have questions? People always ask, you researched a ton before you came here, and I'm just so completely overwhelmed with gratitude that you guys travel all this way. But what were the things like, now that you've gone through the process, 2 days into it, what would you tell people that are out there like, I don't know, what would you tell them as far as their research and as far as, because you did a ton, right?
Don't be afraid to do it. I was scared of the pain. I was afraid of what it was going to feel like, and I can tell you right now, the way I looked in that picture with those teeth, I felt a lot worse pain than I do right now.
Wow, that's a
And
really deep.
The
that's a
travel
deep
was worth
statement.
it. The travel was definitely worth it, and we got to see a lot while we were here. And we're gonna go see more tomorrow, so I feel good. I mean, a little swelling right here, but
Yeah.
I mean, other than that, no pain. I can't tell you I have pain right now, honestly.
Wow, that's
Thank
awesome.
you. This is amazing. I didn't think it was possible.
Well, honestly, I'm grateful for you too, and it's Thanksgiving here soon, so I guess I'm grateful. I want you to know that this is more than just a job for us. Like what time did we leave for you guys yesterday?
Like 7.
7 o'clock, right? To make this happen, sometimes it takes like a tribe of people to do it, and I want to just recognize them. They worked hard.
Absolutely.
Valentina was in surgery most of the day, and she kicked butt. She's behind the camera there. And then Blake's behind the other camera on Facebook. Back here, he's my number one assistant right now, and couldn't do it without him. He helps us get all the. I mean, there's just so many things. He's a doctor besides the point. I love him to death. He's like a brother. But it's easy to say there's a doctor and take all the credit. But it's like there's just so much that goes on that I need help with. I realize that more than ever since in 2020. It's just how much I depend on people.
Oh yeah,
So.
absolutely.
Oh, if you turn around, check out here. This is you if you turn all the way zip around here. So these are pictures that we're going to get to a copy of, but go ahead and go to the next one. So before and after. This is where I think you look a lot like The girl from Lost. What's her? I can't remember her name.
I can't remember her name either, but I know
But
who you're
the
talking
eye, I think if
about.
I just, like right now you have a little swelling, but if I did this, like, I swear I'd be looking
Yeah.
at that same gal, and she's
Yeah.
way pretty, so
Thank
good job.
you.
Good for you.
Thank you.
And surgery-wise, where we started, where we ended up, really happy with this. Vertically, you closed down for doctors out there who are looking, only 20 millimeters of space here. Now we got our 30 millimeters, so it means prosthetically, as far as, because anybody can give you teeth that's gonna last
Right.
for a few years. It really, the bar is set so low. We wanted to make sure we give you something that's gonna last
Yeah.
your life. I wanna give you all the tools, and as you move forward, 4 months from now, and you come back, because you're not gonna have any breakages, you're gonna be super careful, right?
Right.
In 4 months, you're gonna come back, and that's when we have a conversation about any change you wanna make.
Okay.
And that's when we have a testing day. So testing day is where we're gonna look at big T, that's my name, I call it, right? So when you're not gonna bone, we'll check out your bone. Does your bone still have, your implants have bone all around, okay? We're gonna look at your implants, make sure all the screws are nice and tight. We're gonna look at your gums, make sure your gums are nice and healthy. That's why you have to clean with the water pick. Not today, 3 weeks from now, start water pick.
Okay.
You're gonna use a syringe for right now. And the last thing is the teeth. We're gonna look at the teeth, and that's when we sit down and say, okay, do we wanna change anything? You love the day, I think we knocked it out of the park, but it's, maybe you might say, hey doc, I wanna be really crazy, I wanna go for even lighter. Or, you know what, doc, maybe, can we just tone it down just maybe half a shade? Maybe you're like, doc, can I make my teeth a little more narrow or wide? Like, the truth is you're gonna be a closet dentist. Especially the women, they always like, and if you come back and you say, I love them, they're perfect, then we can go to the finals very quickly. If we make tiny adjustments, we still get there really quickly, so.
Okay.
We love you, we appreciate you coming all this ways. Does anyone have any questions on Facebook or asking? Okay.
Just people that see the change.
Yeah, they like
it's
it.
like,
Everyone's your biggest fan, so you have to go on there and watch the Facebook Live. It's on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube, I think, so.
Awesome.
What's your last words before we go out?
Oh, again, thank you a million times over. I want to say also, when I hold my mouth just regularly, my jaw doesn't hurt. My jaw hurt all the time. I think it wasn't aligned right. I don't know, but I'm so comfortable now.
Really?
Yes,
That's awesome.
yes. So thank you.
That's the icing on the cake when I
It's not
patient
bad
said
for
that.
me after surgery.
Not bad at all. Not at all. I just gotta learn to talk in them, and I'll get there. But I mean, this is amazing.
Everyone goes through this, I promise you.
Yeah.
You'll get through it so quickly. Give yourself 24 hours.
Okay.
Practice in the mirror and say A, B, C. Usually S's and F's are the ones that are the hardest.
Yeah.
So practice those in
Okay.
private. Or with
Okay.
me. We love you, appreciate you.
All right.
I'm gonna give you a hug. I'm gonna break all the laws right now, but I have to. Appreciate you. Thank you for trusting me and my team.
Of course. Of course.
Okay. All right, guys. Well, so when do you guys take off?
Thursday
Just
morning.
make sure it's upload in HD, just so, yeah. And then
Upload
save,
in HD.
save it, and then
Share.
there you go. And then save. We're good. My marketing gal's not here. She had to leave before, and so these guys are my assistant. But honestly, I really appreciate it. So you guys are gonna be in town tomorrow.
Yep.
If anything comes up, you have any questions, or if for some reason the bite looked great, if you get out tomorrow and it's like